What is up, guys? My name is Blake, and welcome back to The Path. So the end of the season happened, and we got rank 20, so we're about to check out our rewards. This is the reason why every season you want to try to get to 20. This next season, our goal is going to be 15 or higher. For our second season, we've gotten enough going on with our deck, and we've got our decks built to where I think we can get to 15, probably higher, but that's our goal, because we want to get the 2 cards instead of just the 1. So that's going to be our goal. So before we go into this, I just want to talk about a little bit about the series and what's going to be coming. From this point out, it's going to be just videos of this account playing games. Like we're just going to be playing, explaining the plays, why we do things, and you guys can watch and just learn how to play, especially at lower ranks, and what you need to be doing. And we're going to be opening cards and dusting and trying to build our collection. So with that said, let's go ahead and check out our ranked rewards. We got the rank 20 chest. We got a gold Tuskar Totemic, 5 dust in the card back. Okay, so that's a card that we'll probably keep, unless we absolutely need to dust it. So we got our 5 bonus stars. We're going to be at rank 23. And we've still got 2 more games to win in that. So let's take a look. I think we'll play the Druid this time, just so we're not playing the same thing all the time. We've got Swap unlocked. Let's see. We got our 2 disciples. Okay, I think we're set up. We're running Starfire. Oh yeah, we got our second Azure Drake. I don't think we've got any minions that we would prefer to run over Starfire right now. Yeti, no, we don't want a Yeti. Is there anything we'd rather play than Dark Iron Dwarf? I don't think so. We'll try Polluted Hoarder, so we can have a little bit more cycle, because it's kind of the problem that Cthulhu decks face, is not having enough cycle. Now in other budget decks we would check out these 2, but we don't need those for Cthulhu. Alright, yeah, let's try that with the Polluted Hoarder for cycle and see how we do. Let's check back here. We got a couple priest cards last time, and there's our Tuskar. Awesome. We got our first golden ranked card. We're going to try to get 2 or 3 more of those this season. So let's go ahead and queue up here. We're going to queue into the Druid, because like I said, that's why, even though they're both Cthulhu decks, we built, because we were able to, 2 different decks, and that's important, because you don't want to burn yourself out on one deck. For most free-to-play players, you kinda can only build one, and you just have to play that one deck to get your other cards, and that sucks. I think we're gonna keep the Cultist, because we've got, yeah, here we go. So I think we'll coin the Geomancer, I believe, because just anything he can play on turn 2 we can Wrath. So yeah, our Klaxi is going to be activated. Alright, so we have a Cthulhu with Taunt. If he doesn't play anything on 2, we'll just hero power, that's okay. The guy's like a little mini Wormrest agent. Well, there's Mind Blast. He played something, I guess. Okay, so we've got Disciple coming down, then we've got Cthulhu's Chosen, and then we've got Amber Weaver. We're looking pretty good. We've got Cycle in our hand if we need it. We can kill 3 health creatures. Alright, so we don't want to play the Disciple just yet. We'll play the Iron Fur. Go ahead and do that. Because this is a value card. Like, you can play it, but it's not that good to just hit face with it. You want to use it to help you kill a minion. So we'll play this next turn. And then on turn 5 we can do 3 damage with our hero power and kill something. Arakoa for turn 6. We're looking pretty good. See, our Cthulhu is 8/8, yes? Yes. Okay, that's okay. So I'm thinking maybe we cycle and trade in with the 4/2. No, let's just use our mana. We'll do it this way. This way we can get the Amber Weaver down. So we're at 10. Arakoa comes next turn. We've got Amber Weaver for a value play. We're looking pretty good. Holy Nova probably hurts a little bit here, but yeah, that's alright. Our Iron Fur survives it. We got value out of the other 2 cards already. Alright, so he's using 2 cards to clear our board. We'll just play the Arakoa. That card is so good because it's +3/+3. I mean, it's a common 6 mana card that's damn near as good as an Ancient of War. In a lot of ways, it could be better. Okay, so I don't want to give him a chance to draw cards with Power Word Shield on that guy. So we need to be a little bit careful and try not to run out of cards, but I think that was the best use of our mana. Okay, so we'll probably go ahead and cycle on the gnome. Let's see. Damn. I don't like this very much. So we can do 5. I think we clear it. He can do too much. Let's see. Alright. I think that's the best way to go. We're almost out of cards though, so we need to get into some of our cycle. So he can heal to an extent. Let's do this. Ah, shit. I thought I was at 10 mana. That was a mistake. Don't make that mistake. There went my cycle. Yeah, don't play Wild Growth for card draw until turn 10. It will let you draw cards if you're at turn 10. I just kind of made the mistake of thinking we were at 10. So there's a circle. We need to draw into something soon. That's not gonna do it. Okay. So we can do some work on the board if we draw into Cthulhu. But the problem is he probably has death waiting for it. Oh man, he's just outvaluing us. Cthulhu! Arakoa is good. So he's gonna have to trade something in. One thing dies on his board. Unless he has death. If he has death, he could have lethal. He's one off with just death. Man. No swipes. No swipe. Let's see. There's swipe. Too bad it's too late. Too little, too late. So see, right there is the issue that you can run into with Druid Cthulhu decks. We've got more draw than most in this deck, and we just can't keep up with decks that can draw if we don't draw it. So that's the problem. We'll continue to try to figure out ways around that and ways to make it better. So let's see. We're going first. We'll keep Wild Growth because we have Beckoner. Cult Apothecary's good. Alright. So chill for now. Seeing the Azure Drake draw would have been nice last game this early. It would have been great. So we can, if we don't draw anything, we can Wild Growth. Let's see.
This way.
I think we're good. We'll play the Chosen next turn. Or no, maybe we just play the Amber Weaver as a 4/5. I think that'll go a little bit better for us. Well, there's Cthulhu. Yeah, so we play the 4/5 because he can't clear it as easy unless he has kill command, but then we heal for a little bit more next turn. Oh man. Well, so that doesn't die. Alright, so let's do that. Man. I don't know. Maybe we just get shit on this game. Jesus, he's just answering everything ridiculously. Alright. 4, 5, 6. Man. I think I want to do this. Alright, so let's do it that way.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Alright, so now we can heal up some. We just have to survive 2 more turns. This guy, he going face like a bro, like doesn't even care. Alright, so that's good. That's what we needed. Alright, so our Cthulhu's gonna do work next turn. And if he doesn't kill us, pretty sure we win, because I don't think he can kill the Cthulhu. Let's see. Alright. So if we survive this turn, we win. There we go. Jeez. Smork, son. Smork. Can a Cthulhu druid get a break? Now the first craft for these decks that we're going to be going for is going to be Twin Emperors. Whoa, that's a lot of thunder. Going to be Twin Emperor. I think this is okay because Cthulhu Druid just isn't as good without Twin Emperor, and the Mage does okay without it. It's not as bad. We'll play that because we've got the taunt next turn, and this trade's better. I think that's more important. Alright, so there's our healing. That card really saved us. So that's great right there. A Hunter's Mark. I think this might be the same guy. I don't pay attention to usernames, so I really couldn't tell you.
Do you hear it call? Listen closely.
But he's running a lot of the same card. Okay, not the same guy. Definitely not. So we can't play. We'll go ahead and cycle.
This way.
For the wild.
Alright, so we're at 10. We can play this and Hero Power next turn. We can play Cthulhu's Chosen next turn too. I mean, we'll just see. Okay, we got Dark Arakoa for next. Yeah, let's do this. Ah, missed 3 damage. Playing too quick. I'm trying to look outside because it's storming. It's storming like crazy out here. That's what happens when you don't pay attention. I still think we only lose one of these guys against so that's okay. So what do we want to do? We want to draw swap. For sure. Okay, that's not swap. Let's see. I think we're better off. I think we're better off doing this. Because he's kind of in a position where he needs to trade. He's in a little bit of trouble, I think, if he doesn't.
Behold the might of Stormwind.
Or, you know, Smork. No Smork. Alright. Let's see. I think we're gonna have to trade this guy in. Okay. So we're another spot where swap would be pretty fucking cool. No swap.
For the wild.
We're not in any danger of dying anytime soon. He's gonna hit turn 10 first. But I think our Cthulhu is quite a bit bigger than his. Oh yeah. I would say I would probably just eat his alive. Okay, our Cthulhu is pretty good size. It'll probably kill his, or it's got a pretty good chance to, if he plays it. 25. His is at 11. Yeah. It's not guaranteed. Hmm. Almost killed it. Damn. So close. Makes me kinda sad. What's cool though is we get to kill it with a swap. So that's pretty neat. Get to kill Cthulhu with the 1 damage AoE from swap. Sweet. So that was pretty good. We got our next 5 packs. Let's go ahead and open those up. Got Undercity Huckster. Oh, we got us a Priest Cthulhu card. Actually, we got 3 pretty decent rogue cards there. This one not so much, but this is good. That's a good hunter card. Now remember, we opened Princess Huhuron. This will probably dust. It's not a bad card, but that's 100 dust. So cards that you're definitely not going to be using anytime. You want to, the gold ones in particular. You probably want to dust. We got some good ones here. We're off to a pretty good start with our cards. It's a good Cthulhu Warrior card. Cthulhu Warrior is a pretty expensive deck though. Bog Creeper's not a bad card. And Infest. Got Mark of Yashiraj. Alright, so that wasn't too bad. So we go in here and we go ahead and disenchant our extras automatically. Now let's take a look at what we got. We've got Fiery Bat, we've got Infested Wolf, Huhuron. We're actually looking pretty good on probably our next deck being a Death Rattle Hunter. We're getting a good start on the cards for that deck. We got 2 of these guys, but they're more for control type mages. We have no real reason to dust these 2 guys yet. This one is a good card, we'll keep. This one, the jury's still kind of out on. This one we'll go ahead and keep because we have Auchenai, we've got Shifting Shade. We're also looking pretty decent on a Cthulhu Priest deck. These we'll keep because I don't really dust commons, and Undercity Huckster is a good card. This I'm gonna go ahead and dust because we're not gonna be using it anytime soon, and it's good to go ahead and get that real good value out of your gold cards if you're not gonna use them. And I'm gonna show you why. We're gonna finish our mage deck with that. Evolved Kobold. Spell damage +2. That card probably needs to be explored some. This is a good zoo card. This is another interesting card that needs to be explored some more. And we got Iron Bark from leveling up. Probably not ever going to use that. Alright, so we dusted that Gold Warrior card. So we're going to go ahead and make our second Cult Sorcerer. Now if I can just find out or recall what I replaced it with. I'll have to take a look at the deck list. Yeah, let's do that. Pull this deck list up. Let's see. It was Scarum Cultist, it looks like. No, I replaced Scarum Cultist for Doomcaller. We have 1 Sinjin, 2 Drakes, 1 Flamestrike, With the Faceless Summoners, 2 Arcane Missiles, 2 Mana Worms. We didn't have Twilight Geomancer. That's it. There we go. Now our Cthulhu Mage is complete. So I'm gonna show you guys what we need. Actually, I will dust this guy. Because there is a card that I would like to have for both of these decks, and it is Doomcaller. We get this card done and both of them will be pretty complete. The only thing we're really missing is Twin Emperor Veclor, and he's a legendary. Hopefully we'll open him, but we can't bet on that. So let's see. We want one of our high-end guys to replace. Let's see, we want Sinjin out. He helped us quite a bit in that last game against the... I think we maybe take the Grizzly. No. I don't know, the curve on this deck is just so strange. Geomancer saved us in that Hunter game. Yeah, I think we take the Grizzly out. and put in the Doomcaller. There we go. So the Doomcaller he's not always gonna revive your Cthulhu, but you kind of don't plan for him to, right? You can use it as a buff, and if your Cthulhu, if you play him and he dies, he's good for that too. And then in the mage, we take out the Scarum, I believe, and put in the Doomcaller. Yes. Because we have Faceless Summoner on 6. Scarum isn't a bad tempo play though. We'll kind of play this one out and see how it goes. I do want both of those cards in the deck, possibly, but we'll go ahead and try with just Doomcaller. But we're running a little bit long. We went ahead and got our rewards. We got our next 5 packs. So we're looking good. We've got 2 complete decks, 2 complete Cthulhu decks, and we actually have a Death Rattle Hunter that's shaping up pretty nicely. We may start working on that with our next pack openings and the dust that we get, because we don't need to work on our Cthulhu decks anymore. We don't want to just start crafting legendaries because it's too much dust. For the dust that we could craft a legendary with, we could make an entire Death Rattle Hunter. So that's what we're going to start working on. With the dust that we get, we're going to start working on the cards we want for Death Rattle Hunter, and we have a legendary in that deck. So that's going to be exciting. Glad we opened that card. But that's going to be it for today, and thanks for checking it out, guys. If you like it, hit the like button, subscribe. Let's hang out. Let's play some Hearthstone and get better. I'll see you guys next time.